Hello. Um, this will be my first video on YouTube. I plan on doing it a little bit different, but I really did feel pushed to go ahead and start. I wanted to do an introduction first, let people know who I was and what type of channel this is going to be. I want to have a channel that is basically for the conscious-minded community. Unite the 99. If you don't know about that app, download it. It's perfectly free. Billy Carson made it, and it's literally full of people that know about everything and teaching other people things that they don't know um, about. Very loving places, no trolls. It's so peaceful. You can talk about and post about whatever you want, and you'll get nothing but love and support. It's not a dating app, so don't look at it that way. But it's really just a lot of people on there that love life, love nature, love truth, love themselves. No one's trying to get over on anyone. No naked pictures. No twerking. It's perfect. It's a utopia. Thank you, Billy Carson. I want to be the type of person also to um, give my props to people that have impacted my life and my conscious life, because this is a new journey for me. It'll be a year on August 14th, my birthday, Leo Nation. And the people that I ran into on the internet and all the content that a lot of people are putting out, even though in a day and time where you're getting literally hung for telling the truth, I appreciate these people. I wrote down a list. I think I might just do it at the end because, like I said, I felt compelled to. My spirit was pushing me to make this video today. So I'd like, well, my show is just for basically conscious, like-minded people, and I hope that y'all can be on this wave, and I hope I can pull more people into this life, because I can honestly say I've never been more free and happy. I've done the religious thing. I've done the not religious thing, just coasting on life, not doing anything, chilling, partying, and all that stuff. And I've never been at more peace than I am now. I know y'all see me onked out about that onk life. I love my Egyptian blood in me, my black blood originally. Um, I'm gonna get into that little story another time. I just realized I got ink in my arm. But let me get into the subject of Kanye West. I've had so many ideas lately. Like, a lot of things have been coming to me. Talk about this. Talk about this. Talk about this. Talk about this. Write about this. Research this. And I'll do Nick Cannon another day. I might add him in a little later. I feel like talking tonight. I might be up here for a while, or for as long as I can record. I'm not quite sure what this HP computer is going to let me do and what YouTube is going to let me do, but I'm going to try. Even if I have to post a lot of them, I'm going to try my best to get out what I've been wanting to get out for the longest, then start doing um, um, more. I don't really want this to be like a celebrity channel. I don't want to just talk about celebrities, but that is what's going on right now. And trust me, with me being in a conscious community, I am going to shed totally different light on this. So if you're looking for a bash video, I wouldn't call it that. I don't have that in me. I am a really deep, I can't even pronounce it, empath person. Empathy is all in me. And I'm going to go ahead and start. Okay. This Kanye West situation. Kanye West, everyone looks at him because he's a celebrity and they feel like he is supposed to be buttoned down. He's supposed to be one type of person. No person is one type of person. Even if I did have the money that Kanye West had, I still would not. I would do me. I would do me, and I would say whatever the fuck I want to say, because that's just who I am. I'm not sure what his sign is. I used to be crazy about celebrities, but now that I've grown up, I could care less about what, their birthdays and all that stuff is. But with me being a Leo, I know for sure if I ever, by some miracle, became famous, I would still be me and I still talk shit and I was, just like I said in Nick Cannon shit. I'm going to get to you later. I'm going to get to you later. And it's not a bash video. I just want to let you know about what you're doing is very, very detrimental to us. But anyway, let me get back on that. Let me get my notes. Hopefully I can stay on subject. Sometimes I'll bounce around a little bit, but it's not like a tick I have. It's just I'll just be thinking of all kinds of things. Okay. So pretty much, like I said, Miss Kanye is misunderstood. He's very misunderstood. He is just a person. He is just a man. Just because he made songs, just because he made TV appearances, just because he cuts his hair and all this that, he's a person. He is a person, number one. His celebrity can go out the window at any time. He's a person. So y'all need to treat him like a person. Everyone throws up the fact that he said that he had a mental illness. Okay. I would love to see the records on that. I'm that type of person. And please don't misconstrue my words. I want to say this very clearly. Mental disability, physical mental disability, two totally different things. Two totally different things. As of right now, I can't do like the screen shares and all that stuff, so I'm just going off the top of the dome. The word is psyop, P-S-Y-O-P. You guys go look that up because, and I'm gonna choose my words very wisely, especially for my first video. A lot of things have been going on in this world for a long time, and a lot of people have mastered a lot of arts, and it's being used against the underling, the workers, the I'm not gonna say parents because they're parents, the lower class parents, the black community, especially. So many things I've learned and so many things are popping up in my head. I'm gonna try my best to stay on subject. But mental disabilities. I have a lot of people in my family who have mental disabilities. Uh, Supposedly documented, and no, I'm not saying that people with mental disabilities are supposed to be in public screaming at the top of their lungs, saying irate things, and no, in my eyes, that's not the definition of a mental person. No, that's not what I'm about to say at all. But if a person can function in society from a small age when they're normally diagnosed at a young age, between at least 4 and 5, whenever they start school and things like that. That's when it's diagnosed. But when a person grows up and they still carry that label around with them, and they still feel like, well, not feel like, but they don't think to better themselves. They never, you hardly ever hear about people with mental disabilities. And if you go to the therapist, when I'm about to say this, I don't need you to comment me saying, well, I have a mental disability. I go to the therapist all the time. Everyone doesn't. Kanye West. Clear. Try to stay on subject. I almost knocked my light over. My bad. But yeah, no one is getting help. It's okay to be mentally disabled. Physical, you can't fix that. Well, sometimes you can with prosthetics, and they have uh, um, like AI technology now, where the person somehow, technology is great. Thank you, Egyptians, for the technology, and where you can think it in the arm and move. I've seen this before. I was like, wow, that's beautiful. That's perfect. We have runners with physical disabilities, and they get the leg. I want to say extension, but it's not an extension. It's a prosthetic. They have like with hearing aids. You can get physical disabilities. You can get help with that. But when it comes to mental, it seems like the only answer is pills or nothing. No one thought that this wasn't okay. And as a person that knows and has people in her family, very immediate family, that have mental disabilities, I used to think, why wouldn't you want to try to get it fixed? Why would you want that label forever? Why would you never want to work? I can say since I've been working since I was 18 years old, and it is such a relief. It's a different type of world. It's a different type of ball game whenever you clock in and you go to work. It's I used to use it as my free time, my fun time, especially after I got out of school. Because normally when I was at home, it was mostly just family. I'm the type of person I just like entertainment. I like to be entertained. So school was my entertainment time. I could um, make a lot of people laugh and all things like that. And that's what I did when I started going to work. Did the exact same thing, the exact same way. I made work fun for me. And why would you not want to go to work? I understand getting benefits, getting basically free money. Please don't hate me, y'all, but I'm not speaking against a different group. I would like to see things not change, but get better. Wouldn't you want someone to help you with wouldn't you, make a strive to get off of that so you can be a member of society, so you can um, actively have friends? Because if you really think about it, a lot of people with mental disabilities, a lot of them don't really have a lot of friends. They're lonely, and they when they do have children, I think they rely to their children to be their playmates because they never really could get that chance because you're outcast by this label of being mentally disabled. Now, I have small children and they go to school and things, and I don't recall. I'm gonna take it back to my elementary days, and I'm gonna throw in who was that comedian that used to talk about the crazy people, and I don't want to call it crazy, but shit, who was that? He said that when the kids they came together, they rode their own bus, they got on the bus before everyone else, they went to lunch before everyone else. You keep Chris Rock. It was Chris Rock. I was just watching it the other day. He said, what happened to just good old crazy? Like, you want to put labels on it, ADHD and all that shit, but what happened to just plain old crazy? And I'm laughing because that's the funniest joke I ever heard in my life. I'm not laughing at the people. I'm just laughing at the joke. I am a very, I love punchlines. I love those roasts. I love watching roasts and all that stuff. So I ain't a softie. You know what I'm saying? If someone came to me, because up under this here brown bandana is a forehead, okay? I've heard them all. And I could take it. Rolls off my back, no problem. But he was like, the crazy kids was just in class with the crazy kids. And they rode their own bus and they went out just in case some crazy, just in case somebody started acting crazy, that nobody else would get hurt. So I already know, what I'm saying, from that aspect that he was on kind of like the same wave I was on. Like, I remember when I was in elementary school seeing the children in the I think they used to call it BD class, BE class, something like that. It was a long time ago. I'm 30. My brain isn't that sharp, but they did have a different time schedule than everyone else. And probably for just that reason, just in case. Just in case. So they're normally just together amongst themselves. And of course, being young, I'm sure that the parents want to shelter them and make sure that nothing happens to them or anyone does or says anything out the wrong way to them. So they're sheltered a lot. And when you get a chance, or if you think that you have a chance, at least after you're 18 and you graduate and you move out away from home, most of them, that you will want to interact with society, but they don't know how because they've only been in that group. I've met a lot of people like that, a lot that misunderstand, and it's not because of the mental illness, it's because they're used to their group. Their group understands them. And that's what they long for. They want that understanding. Like, get me, don't ask me no questions about me, don't look at me any different, and that's what takes them off the deep end. Back to Kanye West. Y'all thought I forgot, but I didn't forget. So he's been doing He had a Twitter rant. I don't have a Twitter. I don't. I hate trolls. I'm trying to deal with Instagram right now. I don't do Facebook. Oh yeah, Instagram. If you would like to, I talk a lot of shit. I don't do pedophile shit. I'm very pro-black. I'm not Black Lives Matter. Don't fuck around with no pedophiles and all that bullshit. Um, but if you would like to follow me, my IG is Blue Flame. It's either 1989 or 89. Shows you how much I get up there. It's either Blue Flame 1989 or Blue Flame 89. But it will be a picture of me, these classic glasses, and my homegirl. And it'll be my homegirl on the side. That's definitely me. Twitter. I'm not doing them in order. I just wrote them down for the ones that I wanted to talk about. I'm going to try to talk a little bit about each one of them that I had. Okay. I know I don't want to start with the Chris and Kim caught me now. I would like to start with these tweets to Kris Jenner, the mom. I ain't even gonna go to the ones about Kim, because we all know Kim is literally a. Some people would like to call her a puppet master, but she's just a puppet. She's been here to just blow everyone's mind from the get-go. Don't get me wrong, I'm not bashing her. She is a very beautiful woman. She's so fucking pretty. She's so pretty. She is. She's a beautiful woman. I will give her that hands down. But sometimes, even though I do live a conscious life and I don't do religion, I like to revert back to the Bible, because some things in the Bible, a lot of people don't catch. And there's a piece in the Bible that said, basically in so many words, I'm not quoting because the Bible never really interested me. I tried to read it, but it's out of order and I can't read like that. I can't, because I'm like, why is this the first part, but then somebody's a baby over there and then they're grown over here? I can't do the Bible. And it's really not real anyway. Bomb. And just in case you are religious and you're on here, I don't want to ruin your life. Go to Dr. Ray Haggins. Peace to him. Love him. Love that brother. Thank you so much for telling the truth to people. Go to Dr. Ray Haggins, RAYHAGGINS, or just one G. But yeah, the Bible's not. That's not for tonight. We can talk about that tonight. But it's a passage in that goes something like this. Beware of a beautiful woman. Like, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like the story with, and I don't remember their name, so I don't give a fuck. The lady that cut off the dude's hair, which took his strength away. And she was beautiful, and he wanted her so bad. This keeps happening. Nothing is new under the sun. Nothing. Everything is repeating itself. Everything is going around and around, and no one's noticing it, I guess, but me. Everything is happening all over again. Like, I had just, like I said, I'm getting into my conscious life, and I read a story about not Bassett, but I know it's Tutu. How she was basically she shapeshifted, and she a emperor stole some. No, he didn't steal. He desecrated a tomb. So to get back at him, she was normally a cat. She was that was her normal form. She was a cat, but she decided to turn into a beautiful woman fully. I know, um, to trick him, and she got him to sign these papers to tell him that he's not going to do it again. And she said, "Come back and see me later." He left. He wanted her so bad. She was so beautiful. He left and came back, and he said, "Okay, well, can we basically make love now?" And he wanted her bad, from what the story told. And she said, "No, I don't believe that you're going to keep your promise to me, that you might try to have your children to, whenever your children grow up, they might renege on the contract. So I want you to kill your children." Wait. I know what you're thinking, but wait to the end of the story. She told him, "I want you to kill your children." And he supposedly had his children thrown out the window, and they were laying in the street dead. So he said, "Okay, That's done. Now you know you can trust me. Okay, let's go in the room now. She puts on this beautiful sheer dress, and it's see through, burning like we do. Said you could see every curve in her body. We know how to get y'all attention. So he was so amped and so ready. And when he went to lay down with her, it was like he snapped out of a dream. It wasn't a dream, it was like an illusion. And he was standing in the street naked with his dick in a pot. The story didn't say if it was daytime or nighttime, but I was like, yo, that shit is funny. But come to find out, his kids weren't dead. And his father told him, like, he was talking to him like, what are you doing? Why are you outside naked? He was telling him about what supposedly happened. It's like, no, there's nothing wrong with your kids. This was just an illusion. Like, she played you. I don't know if the deed, like, not the deed, but the contract part, I don't know if she just got the contract and bounced on him, which I'm sure she did, if she was smart enough to seduce him, you know what I'm saying? So that's women. If a woman is secure with herself, and that's why a lot of men have to realize that every woman is not the same. Every woman is not the same. A woman can be this woman right here. This woman is so beautiful. This the one with my bracelets on it. This is gonna be the beautiful woman. Beautiful, perfect, thick, except for my ink marks. But she's beautiful. She got all the shit with her. She good. This woman over here, she's okay. No, she's beautiful too. Matter of fact, yeah, she's beautiful too. She's beautiful too, but she's regular. She's normal. She just wants to live a normal life. But this one right here, though, she look in the mirror. And it's okay to have self-confidence, but what you do with that self-confidence, everybody always talking about guns are dangerous. Shit, so is a beautiful woman. Not down in women, but if a woman can get into her mind, oh, I'm that one, it could be turned into a whole nother. It'll make her so vile that no man would ever want to talk to her again. Excuse me. Hope y'all don't mind me smoking a cigarette real quick. I can't believe I'm sitting here talking to myself, y'all. But I got it. Something's been telling me to do a video. I love to talk. I love to talk shit, all that. But like I said, Kanye West. Oh, my bad. Let me tell y'all what pushed me to do the Kanye West video, because I was gonna do something else. I was on Instagram, and before Dave Chappelle went to see about Kanye, someone had posted the video in South Carolina of him, and everybody's just talking bad about that boy, that man. And I think I was the only person in the comments that said, my first comment was, poor Kanye, or something other like that. Either it was poor Kanye or somebody help him. And they were like, no, and someone commented on me, can't you see no one's going to help him? Then I commented back, man, at Dave Chappelle, take this man to Africa, go help him out. In so many words, because that's, what I'm saying, in my mind, that's how I felt. Like, somebody go help him. Y'all steady talking about, go help him. Go see what's wrong with him. Go ask him some questions. How about today? Probably about a couple hours ago, I get online and I see that they said Dave Chappelle went and seen about that boy. My spiritual ass, my new baby spiritual ass, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Looked at my altar, oh shit. I'm not saying he saw I'm not saying he saw it. He might have, but what celebrity really pay attention when people act down? You can act somebody and say fart head. You know what I'm saying? At Beyonce fart head. She ain't gonna see that. She ain't gonna read that shit. Dave Chappelle. People sending him skits and joke ideas. I know my little damn tweet on somebody else. I don't even know what they call comments on IG. My jigger on IG. I know they didn't get Dave Chappelle, but I don't know. It just put a spark in me, like, through the video. Now back to the tweets. From Kanye's tweet. Chris, don't play with me. You and that calm, CALM, yay, calm, yay, not Kanye, calm, yay, are not allowed around my children. Y'all tried to lock me up. Now we're going to go to this part. There is a lot of, how can I say this without being shadow banned? I want to say this. There's a lot of people in the world that hurt children in all types of ways, any type of way you can think of. Use your imagination, because I promise you, you won't be wrong. You won't be wrong. Use your imagination. Anything. Anything you could think of. Some people are doing that to children. A lot of people, I ain't gonna say some, a lot of people doing it. And I feel like Kanye West decided to put his daddy hat on. I feel like Kanye West said, no, this is not going to happen to my child. It is impossible in this day and age, and with the technology that we have, that no one knows about the P's. I'm going to say the P's. And I ain't talking about pansexuals, but we're going to get on that too. Might as well, since I said it. I'm talking about them other P's. Those other P's that love. That, no, not that. I can't say it that way. God, how can I say it? That love children. There we go. Perfect. There's some P's out there that love children. And people are killing me. Just like everybody always want to call conspiracy theorists crazy. Just like damn, what's his name? George Collins said they want to call you a crazy kook conspiracy theory. What if we are right? Everybody's always trying to debunk you. What if we're fucking right? I know we're right, but to you, to the questioners out there, what if we are right? And this is going on to children. And what if you have children? You're sitting up here being so fucking naive. Everyone has beautiful children. Try to take that picture off my children. I didn't want this to be a boob video, but I realized my scenery and my kids, so I might take it down. But anywho, we looking at my shit, because I got a baseball bat, and I will go all kinds of cat shit. Like Paul Mooney say, cat shit crazy. Don't play with me. Don't bring that shit this way. But damn. Yeah, and if you have a child and you're out here calling people conspiracy theorists, you're an idiot. You're more concerned about peanut butter. You're more concerned about gluten. Be concerned about your children's body. And that's another thing. People always out here slut shaming people. Don't get me wrong, I'm not riding that bandwagon. But if you so goddamn pressed about what a grown ass person is doing with their body, you need to be worried about what's going on with a child's body. Your child, all the children, all of them. And being a person that experienced sexual abuse at a young age, it fucks you up, especially to live after it. Because I was almost killed. I was almost killed at 5. I don't even think I started school yet. I had to have been 4 because I was talking, but I hadn't started school yet. Yeah, I was almost out of here. It wouldn't have been no blue flame. It wouldn't have been them little beautiful babies back there. I was almost killed at 4 years old. Let that sink in. Now, if somebody would have cared about this child, that experience would not have happened. Care about all the children. All of them. Just like with this Wayfair shit going on. That's not real. That's not true. How the fuck is a cabinet, the name of the cabinet, I don't give a fuck what name it was, but all of the names were some exotic ass name. Spelled exactly like the name of the missing person. So let me guess, the people over there at Wayfair said, damn, we got all this cabinets and shit coming in. I done ran out of names. Shit. Let's go on a missing persons website and use their names. The fuck? Are they paying a family with that high ass shit? $12,000 and $20,000 pillows and shit named after people that's missing. Are the funds going to? This is to the people that don't believe this shit. Are the funds going to the family of the kids that's missing? Did that happen? Go look that up. Since you don't want to look up pedophilia and shit, not pedophilia. Don't look that up. Pedophiles and shit. I meant to say P. I did it. Damn it. But anyway, if you're gonna look something up, go look that up. Go see a Wayfair cut a check to them families of those missing kids. It's got shit exactly the exact same name as their children. Go look it up. Go see. And hit me back here. Hit me back right here and let me know. Comment. I don't want no troll shit. But show me something. Show me your proof. Because I got plenty of proof about the peas. It's real. That goes on. And ain't no way in the fucking world. I don't care what nobody say. There's no way. I don't care what you made. And then the cabinets ain't even. They're made out of what? Aluminum? For that much money? Just because you wait there? Go to Walmart. Why you ain't going to Walmart and get you no cabinet? You can go to Walmart and get the screws. They have the screws in the box. Got a little turny thing. You know, you want something expensive. What's another? Go to Ashley's. Go to Pier 1. Why the fuck you got to go on Wayfair to get a basic? It's not even painted. They're all white. It's not even nice. Like, I didn't see none of the pictures with the kids' names connected to it. I didn't see none of that shit that looked nice. It was just plain white shit. Get the fuck out of here. No embroidery, nothing. For $12,000, you out your goddamn mind. That shit is going on, and it's real. Get back to the tweets. Told y'all I trail off. That boy knows what's going on in this world. Kanye West is not fully crazy. You can be crazy all you want to, but just as soon as somebody says something about hurting some children, I bet you they understand what that shit means. I bet you they do. I don't care what level of training, not training, schooling you've had. If you're at least over the age of 18, you know exactly what hurting a child means. You know that. Everybody's hollering about bullies. Holler at these peas. But Kanye West, he knows what's going on in this world. Now, I'm not saying that the K's pimped out at a young age. I'm not saying that at all. At all. I don't know nothing about those people. I try my best not to look into celebrities. When I was younger, I used to do that. But now, nah. I don't do that now. Fuck them. They ain't never did nothing for me. I'm a single black mother, and they'll help people that's already rich before they help people that's poor. Fuck a celebrity. But I love Beyonce and Rihanna. I do. I love their music. Their voices are just it to me. And you can talk shit about them if you want to. I don't care. I care about their voices. I don't care about their bodies. I don't care about how they look. I care about their voices. I'm one of those types. If you got a beautiful voice, I'm going to listen to you, baby. I'm going to listen to you sing to me now. But yeah, that boy didn't just say that shit out the blue for no reason. They probably brought that shit up into his mind, that whole, even though I wrote this stuff down, now I'm going to start to pick and choose. About the Playboy Mansion and all that shit. He kept bringing it up. I'm here at the Playboy Mansion. Come get me. Y'all not selling no sex tape and all that shit. Now, he's speaking on his daughter. I'm sure she's about maybe 6 or 7. I'm not sure. But he's thinking mighty far into the future. Y'all don't think that's weird? If that's what y'all thinking, I know you have to be at least 18 to be a playgirl. Or, a Playboy in the Playboy magazine. That boy ain't thinking about no goddamn 18 years from now. He's talking about now. I don't know if y'all saw this, but on the E show, y'all know the E lady. The E lady, the white lady that dances in her show. I'm going to try my best when I talk. Yeah, I'm going to try to use my words correctly. She recently, or I don't know when this video happened, but there was a little boy on her show, and there was a family or whatever, and they said that he likes the Playboy logo. And somehow or another, he saw the Playboy logo with ballistic, and he didn't say any word during any of the interview. But as soon as his dad brought up logo, he didn't even say Playboy. Go look it up. The dad didn't say Playboy. He said, oh, he's getting into logos and some shit like a logo, like an emblem, like the Playboy Bunny logo. When he said logo, the whole while, the little boy is just looking around. And then as soon as his dad said logo, he said, Playboy, Playboy, I like Playboy. With the city and shit being shut down and all these peas that love children, they've been doing this shit for a long time, and who knows what they have had thought up by now. I'm gonna let that dangle in the air, and you can take that however you want to. But I'm sure that's why Kanye West made that tweet. Then on to the sex tape part. He said, sold. I'm not gonna, Kim's not gonna sell my daughter's sex tape. He put it weird, but I know what he means. He pretty much is saying that they sold Kim out, and everybody's hopping on Kim's bandwagon. I'm not going to be the type to bash her. Everyone knows what she did to get not what she did to get famous, but what happened, and then she became famous. Everybody knows about that. And whether the mom did it or Ray J did it or whoever did it, Kim's famous now. She's famous. She and she never spoke on it, but if that's the way to get into the door, that's some grimy ass shit. I don't know if they had this conversation. I'm not in the walls at the mansion. But Kanye, like I said, Kanye West did not write that shit for no reason. No one just out the blue writes anything for no reason. Y'all let that go. Don't say that shit no more. He did not say that. He didn't cherry pick that shit out the air. You ever, and they call it a rant. They call it a rant for a reason. You ever just take shit and take shit and take shit and take shit, and then, it's, and it'll be the same person. Just take it, say it, say it. It's just saying any old thing to you, just putting it in that bank. I'm gonna hold on to this one. Put it in my pocket. I'm an old school girl. I'm gonna put that in my bra. I'm gonna hold on to that ammo. Then when you had a fucking enough, boom. There you go. And I'm that type. I'm the boom. I'll let you do me. Let it slide off. But when I had enough, oh, it's it's time. It's time for me to get in that ass. And it ain't gonna be cute either. Not at all. I'm gonna say everything. I'm gonna talk about your mama. I'm gonna talk about your daddy. I'm gonna talk about you. I'm gonna talk about you. Don't make me mad. And that's what's going on with Kanye. They done did something. They done pissed him off. I guess he's tired of these stupid ass ideas that people keep giving him. Y'all can't honestly believe. Y'all remember the old Kanye West? The old Kanye West. Just cool, swag the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand all these rappers and actors and all that stuff, boycotting and all that. But even so, Kanye West, like in the video that he did with Jay-Z, all he had on was a t-shirt and some jeans. Celebrities are capable of doing that. They don't have to be blinked out. They don't have to start up their own clothing line. They just choose to. And that's the way I feel Kanye West is. When he brought out that Yeezy shit, somebody gave him that idea. Somebody gave him that fucking idea. And with Kanye West being a lenient person that has mental issues, he's like, you know what? Let's try that. Let's try it out. Because that's, as you can see, I don't think he's still pushing it that hard because so many people's like, that shit is ugly and it's weird. Nobody fucking with that damn shit, that weird ass shit. Ain't nobody fucking with that shit. Somebody put that shit in his brain. Let me hop back on my notes if I can. And oh yeah, and then the other, yeah, and did I say that part? North mom would never photograph her doing Playboy. Read it. Everybody can read. You should be. You should be able to read. He didn't say that that a photographer wouldn't for that a Playboy photographer won't um take Playboy pictures of my daughter. He said her mom would not take Playboy or is not going to take Playboy pictures. He said that shit for a reason. This was an idea or a thought that someone actually said either to or around him. Okay? Remember, these babies is important. These babies are important, and everybody is not caring about them, and they should, because there's a movement going on with the peas. I believe, I remember at one time, I can't remember if I had my son yet, but I know I felt very strongly about this, that the peas were trying to get into the rest of those folks, the rest of those people's group, and it was supposed to be on a, and I'm not. highly educated. I'm just, you know, a regular old person. But I think it was a bill, and it was way back. It was way back. It was a while ago, and they were trying to get on that bill. I remember seeing them on TV. The boy lovers. They were trying to get on that. They want to be a part of the LGBT and all them other stuff. Now, no one ever said that they didn't get passed on that. They didn't say that they could, and they didn't say that they wouldn't. They just left it in the air. And like pretty much everyone else, I'm sure like everyone else, they forgot about it. And now that I see so many more things about the P's trying, I saw a recent, I think it was an IG post from, well, it wasn't recent, it was from 2012 of a man saying that we're a part of their group and love is love. No, 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 no. Love for children is not love. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. And you need to stop. And you need to be stopped. You're disgusting. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't mess up somebody's life. Just like the old boy, Woody dude, and his daughter he adopted. Nobody said shit. That was the weirdest thing in the world. And on top of it, he divorced his wife soon as she turned 18. Nobody said shit. This is normal here, and I don't like it. I know this now that it's normal here, and I don't like it. And this has been my plea that somehow I can make enough money to get me and my children away from here, away from the U.S. I don't know where we're gonna go. I don't know. If I get it the way I want to get it, and it comes to me big, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. I go up under the earth. I don't give a fuck. I live in the damn pod in the water like Atlantis. I don't care. I just don't want to be here no more. Because I see they not giving a fuck. And then I don't even want to get on the Trump because I know how y'all feel about Trump. I look at it like this. How about this? How about this? How about we just have Trump? Ooh, butt starting to get numb. How about we hire Trump a representative? How about his policies still stand? Because he's killing it. He's not doing the best job, but he's doing a good job. Don't flake on him because he talks shit. Everybody talks shit. Everybody. Everybody. Let that man be him. Let him be him. As long as he's doing right, let him be him. And for all the people that want to say, oh, the thing with the coronavirus, and Trump knew, who the fuck? Even if he did know, there's a little thing called biological warfare. It's going to happen. If that person or peoples want it to happen, it's going to happen. If they want to set it out, they're going to set it out. Fuck y'all thought, oh dude, they got on the phone, Trump, yeah. We about to send a virus. Now we're gonna keep it over here for just a little while. But you know the people that came on that boat that's out there in the water? Yeah. They came by this way first. So they're gonna be out there in the water. So I'm gonna let y'all bring them in, but just know that they're full of the virus. Click. It was a good call. It's a good call. It was a perfect call. Everybody worried about the Russia call. You should not be worried about the Russia call. I'm glad he made that call to Russia. You want to know what he did with Russia? He was working on them P's with that Russia call. Thank you, Trump. You working on them P's. I care about that a whole lot. A lot of people don't talk about that part. How old dude's emails got out, and I don't want to call her sister girl. Who am I gonna call her? Karen. Number one, the number one Karen. That's how those emails got here. The perfect call. Y'all should kiss his dick for making that perfect call. That's why he called it that. Idiots. But anyway, let me try my best to get back on track. He said that everyone knows that the Get Out movie was about him. I've only seen Get Out one time, and I saw it in bits and pieces with my sister. And even if it was about him, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it was about him, but it's the stigma that's going on. How men get so wrapped up in this type of woman that they're so blinded. Like y'all remember the part where they said when she was trying to, where he was choking her, like, please no, don't do that. I love you and all that stuff. He almost stopped choking her and all that shit. Like that's what men are doing. They're letting these women kill them in more ways than one. They don't do it, and they let them. They let them just because they're so beautiful, so beautiful. You gonna let somebody take your dignity and your pride away from you just because they're pretty, just because they're beautiful, just because they're shaped nice? Really, that's how you value yourself? Is that really how you value yourself? Excuse me, y'all. I really don't want to smoke on camera, but I feel like I have to. And don't ask me no silly ass question what you smoking. Yes, yep. CBD. It probably looked backwards, but CBD homes. Completely legal. Right out the mall. But anywho, um, yeah, these especially these celebrity men. I can't really speak on us regular folks because we just don't live that type of lifestyle. And then you know what I'm saying. Normally, if a dude does finally get him a beautiful woman, this day and age they do it too. Around the way they do it too, but it's on a different scale, and no one's thinking about it like that. A woman that knows they're beautiful is a dangerous weapon. I ain't even gonna fake the front with you. It's true. It's facts. I know women. I have 3 sisters. I can speak on it. Women, we're very complex individuals, but we know what we be doing sometimes. Then he said Kim tried to get him locked up with the doctor and all that shit. Now, back to this mental illness thing. I know a lot of mental people that are mentally ill that opted out for taking medicine, which is cool. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with putting that shit in your body because ain't no telling what's in it. And I've heard and read that there's some things in those pills, especially with children. And please do not shoot the messenger on this one. Research it. Don't hate me for saying this, but this medicine that they give children for ADD and ADHD and all that stuff. Just go look it up and see what's in it. Then report back to me. I ain't gonna say what's in it. You go look it up and see. Cause back in my day, when Daddy said sit down, we sat the fuck down. It won't no hopping off the walls. Sit your ass down. What is you doing? Are you sit? What's wrong with you? Sit your ass down. Cool. No problems. He ain't even have to pull out a strap. All they had to do was look at us. Okay, he's serious this time. Let's sit down. Let's play rock, paper, scissors. Let's find some kind of quiet game so we don't get a whooping. And we were cured. But yeah, he says she tried to get him locked up at a mental hospital. If you've never been to a mental hospital, why the fuck you keep trying to send other people to the mental hospital? If you yourself have never been there, why do you keep trying to send somebody there? You don't know what they're doing to Kanye West in that place. That's probably why he don't want to go. This little thing called MK Ultra, that's where that shit started out at. Psychiatric wards. Good pickings for the ABC boys to go in there and do their little shit. There's all kinds of shit that they've done that's documented on black and white. Go look it up. Go look it up. Go look it up. Go look it up. I'm not going to tell you about it because folks never want to believe you. Go read about it. You're already on the computer, obviously. You're already on your phone, obviously. Go look the shit up. People kill me with that. You always so quick to tell other people, well, they're wrong and they don't know what they talking about. That sounds crazy to me. This sounds like some crazy shit to me. Go look it up with your silly ass, especially something so serious. Everybody's always looking up, going on WebMD. Oh, I coughed. Do I have coronavirus? What is it? You'll look that dumbass shit up, but you won't look up some real shit. Go look up the real shit. I keep not looking at the camera. I'm looking at the thing. I'm not used to this, y'all. You know, work with me here. I'm realizing I'm not looking at the actual camera. I used to do the same thing in school. It's awkward for me, but I'm gonna try to work it out, y'all. But yeah, y'all don't know what the fuck go on in the mental wards. You don't know, and that's why I put myself on this little journey also of trying to figure out um, who I am and who my family is. Because, like I said, I have a lot of mentally disabled people in my family, and I want to know why. What happened? I asked my mother about certain people. Did this happen to them? So, trying to compare notes of what I've read, and I would ask, and I just get no, 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 impossible. So the person I'm thinking about and talking about, it seemed like she owns some goddamn MK Ultra shit. She wants to destroy as many people around her as possible, and that's what it is. Like, y'all ever see like the boy? I'm gonna call him a boy because he's a fucking boy. The boy that killed John Lennon from the Beatles. Y'all know? Do y'all know he loved him? He was a fan. He didn't hate John Lennon. He was a fan of John Lennon, but he felt like he was supposed to kill him. And he said that he thought that it would let him get Jodie Foster, but I feel like that's a scapegoat. Talking about she was in a movie and he was obsessed with her. He thought that what the fuck kind of fucking sense? No, they do have technology to beam thoughts into your brain. I hope y'all know that. You don't believe me? Go look it up. Y'all remember back in the day whenever you would talk on the phone and you'll hear somebody talking in the background? That wasn't the next motherfucker next door. That was interception. They were trying to work the kinks out. You see, that doesn't happen anymore. But it used to happen back in the day. They was working them damn kinks out of their little shit. Cause boy. The sea people over there in Sea Land with the billions of people, they had that technology first. They had that technology first. And just imagine, and this is not a racial comment, I don't hate anyone, but let's be honest. The A group of people all look alike. They all look alike. They all look alike. And I mean in the sense of white skin, jet black hair, the jet black straight hair. And that's all I need to leave it at. It doesn't have to. It doesn't matter with the eyes because honestly, whenever you look at the A people, all of them don't have the same like small eyes. I hate when people say that about them. They always pick out that main thing. That's not the only thing. Their eyes are not all the same. Their eyes are not all the same. Some of them are squinted. Some are almost closed, damn near closed. I knew a lady. She had perfectly round eyes, perfectly round, perfectly, almond shaped eyes. So when they talk about the eyes, now that's racist. That's a racist comment. But that jet black hair, that jet black straight hair, all of them have jet black straight hair and the round faces. The J's have the elongated faces. Still same thing. Jet black hair, straight jet black hair, pale skin. But they needed that technology so they can go ahead and with the facial recognition thing, so they can get that going. And then with them wearing masks and all that, I'm sure they put a kink in their chain, so they had to, of course, up the ante. They had to make it stronger in some type of way to make it more visible, like catching certain things ear shape. You know what I'm saying? Where the ears are, not the ear shape, but where the ears, like some people ears are here, some people ears are here, some people ears are up here. You know what I'm saying? It's different. You know what I'm saying? Some people, everybody's face is not shaped the same either. So they had to really get that technology in for the facial recognition. How did I get to the fucking facial recognition part? Excuse me. Oh yeah, the information. There we go. Getting the information now. If they got if they have the facial recognition technology over there, you can look that up as well. It's documented. A lot of people are trying to break down towers and all that shit because they're tired of whenever they throw a piece of trash on the ground, they find them from their face, and they find them from their face, and they fine FINE them for littering and all that stuff. So anything jaywalking, they catch your face, you're gonna get a fine or you're gonna go to jail. And a lot of the young ones over there are revolting. I don't know if y'all know this, but I know we have a lot of things going on over here. But they over there, oh, they're fighting. Oh, they're fighting over there. And that's one thing about the news. Don't watch your local news. Yeah, I said a little bit of things about Trump, and no, I'm not going to spew the whole fake news thing, because he doesn't mean that all the news is fake. It's just certain parts of it is fake. But with that being said, over there, I mean, whenever you watch the local news, you don't hear about other places. You don't hear about what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying BBC News is the best news. They talk about everybody. They tell everybody fucking business. That lady up there. That lady up there, boy, she get up there, she like this. And I can't do a British accent, but it seemed like to me this is what she doing. Girl, guess what? Guess what's going on over there in China, girl? And then they did this and this and this. I laugh every time I watch the BBC News, because that lady in my mind, that's what she's like. She's like gossiping about everybody, but she telling that shit, and I want to know. I want to know what's going on in the world. I don't want to know what's just going on in where I live. Fuck these people. They don't do anything any fucking way. I want to know what everybody else is doing, because I'm nosy. You should be too. But yeah, they do have technology to beam. I'm not gonna say thoughts into your head, but any kind of thing, images, all of that. That's why. And another thing I like to say is, if you ever had a traumatic experience happen to you out of nowhere, I'm not telling you to forgive and forget that person, but it may not have been them, their true self. Because like I said, to reiterate the story when I first came on about me being 4 years old and that happening to me, the person that did it never tried that before that time, ever. Not even a little bit. Not even a hug. It was always handshakes. Always a handshake. Never a hug, anything. Never. Never did anything to me out of the way or made me feel uncomfortable until that day, or that night rather. And I truly feel like I know, I'm not going to say I know it wasn't him, but even his face looked different when this was happening, when it happened, or when it began to happen. His face looked different. He didn't look the same in the face. You ever, anyway, you ever see a person when they get mad and they, when you cussing somebody out, you giving them the business. You don't scrunch your face up, you don't put that tough guy on. But the face he had was so fucking scary. He never made that face before. Not even on some peekaboo raw shit. Never, never, never made that face. And I feel like that wasn't him. I'm glad that I did not die, of course, but I don't think it was him. I don't think it was fully him. But now to get back onto it, get back on track. Whenever they put these people through these MK Ultra programs, you don't know. Everybody has their own assignment. Everybody does something different. Like I said, with the old dude that shot John Lennon. Everybody got their own different assignment. That was his specific assignment, because John Lennon was about to drop some shit. He was about to come out with. He was about to start telling on some shit. I don't know if y'all know that, but go look it up. You don't believe me? Because I used to not read the documentary. I am a documentary fool. Number one. Now I'm trying to get into journalism where I'm actually researching, but I love to watch documentaries. That's my thing. And I love crime shows and unsolved mysteries and shit like that. I love watching that because it gives me an eye into the bad guy. I want to know what the bad guy thinks. I want to know how the bad guy thinks. I want to know how the bad guy walks, talks. Everybody always say, oh, we didn't know. We didn't know. If you watch people good enough, you'll know. You'll know. But, let me see. Can I be done with Kanye? I got an hour in and my laptop hasn't gone crazy. Okay, he said, if I get locked up like Mandela, y'all know why. Okay. I don't think he's going to go to jail. I don't think he meant going to jail, but I mean just locked up in an insane asylum, in a crazy house. Because everyone is taking him for a joke. And it's not fair. And I look at it like this. If anyone does try to get him if anyone gets him locked up, I'll be the first one voicing my opinion. I can't drive to you. I can't go to you. I ain't got it like that. But I'm going to hit IG hard. I'm going to hit YouTube hard till they get Kanye West the fuck up out of there. Because that's what they do. They get him out here, put him on display for everyone to see, and then they call him crazy, and then they lock him up. I ain't even going to get on the subject how they did MJ. I ain't going to get on that subject. How they did that, man. They tortured that man because he was the bomb. They tortured him because he was the shit. Won't nobody fucking with Michael Jackson. Nobody was fucking with Michael Jackson. Even as a 6-year-old, won't nobody fucking, could nobody sing better than him. Couldn't nobody dance better than him. They wanted to. They wanted to so bad. They hated that baby from the jump. But they shined him up, took his brothers away, put him in the spotlight, and fucked him all the way around. And when he died, I just cried in front of my TV. I did. I cried hard. I cried real hard. Because at that point in my life, I wasn't into the conscious community and how people kill people. But once I did wake up and I watched Dick Gregory's Vlad interview. It was either his Vlad interview or his not Real Black. What other station was he on? He was on Vlad and he was with somebody else. I can't think of who it was, but and everybody tried to discount Dick Gregory because when he got into our times, we could see his rants and all that stuff. Y'all gonna have to excuse me. I'm about to get on my bed because my back is starting to kill me. And I'm going to try to get somewhere where y'all can't see my children's pictures. I guess I can let me turn this light off, y'all. Because I'm not going to need that anymore. Oh, I got my phone way up there. Ow. Yes, I almost fell. That damn lighter. Y'all excuse me, this is so unprofessional. I'm up here trying to get to the light and tie my damn phone to this thing and I can't get it off. Excuse my shorts. My bad, y'all. It's nighttime. Leave me alone. There we go.